Do you know when and how Walt Disney World was founded? Let's journey back in time to the mid-20th century, when a man named Walt Disney, already known for his magical storytelling and animation, envisioned something even grander. His dream was to create a family park like no other, a place where adults and children could enjoy the magic of Disney together. This wasn't his first venture into the world of amusement parks, though. Disneyland, his first brainchild, had been spreading joy and magic in California since 1955. Disneyland was a huge success, but Walt Disney was a man who never stopped dreaming. He wanted to build on the success of Disneyland, but this time, he sought to create a more expansive and immersive experience. He wanted to create a world, not just a park. A world filled with magic, memories, and the distinct Disney charm that millions had come to love. His inspiration was rooted in Disneyland, but he aspired to reach beyond its borders. He dreamt of a place where the enchantment didn't end at the park gates. He imagined a world where the Disney magic would stretch as far as the eye could see, where every hotel, restaurant, and shop would be a part of the fantastical Disney narrative. But how would he bring this expansive vision to life? Walt Disney was a master storyteller, but he was also an ingenious planner. He knew that to create a world as vast and immersive as he envisioned, he would need space, a lot of space. And so, he set his sights on the sunny state of Florida. With its agreeable weather and abundant land, it was the perfect canvas for his grand design. As Walt Disney began to sketch out his plans, he knew that this venture would be a monumental undertaking. It would require determination, creativity, and a touch of that Disney magic. But Walt Disney was no stranger to challenges. He was a man fueled by dreams and the desire to bring joy to people of all ages. And so, with a dream and a plan, the journey to create Walt Disney World began. But where would this dream park be located? The answer was shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Now, imagine a vast expanse of land, an area twice the size of Manhattan, quietly being bought up piece by piece under different pseudonyms. This was not a game of Monopoly, but a real-life strategy employed by none other than Walt Disney himself in the early 1960s. The goal? To secure a massive plot of land for what would eventually become Walt Disney World. The land purchases began with a cloak and dagger operation. To avoid suspicion and keep prices from skyrocketing, Disney created numerous dummy corporations with names as nondescript as the Latin American Development and Management Corporation and the Reedy Creek Ranch Corporation. These companies began buying up land in central Florida, sparking a wave of speculation. Was it NASA, the Ford Motor Company, or perhaps the CIA? The local press speculated wildly, but no one could have guessed the truth. It was not until late 1965 that the Orlando Sentinel broke the news. Disney was the mystery buyer. The reaction was a mix of surprise and excitement. The fairy tale maker was coming to Florida. But why Florida? Disney chose the Sunshine State for its warm climate, allowing for year-round operation. Plus, the state's burgeoning interstate system made it easily accessible for families across the nation. The land itself, though marshy and filled with mosquitoes, was transformed into a place where dreams come true. Secrecy, pseudonyms, speculation, and a grand reveal. It sounds like the plot of a Disney movie, doesn't it? But this was no fiction. This was the real-life tale of how the happiest place on Earth found its home. With the land secured, Walt Disney's vision was one step closer to reality. Now that the land was ready, the world waited with bated breath for the big reveal. With over 27,000 acres of land purchased in secret, the stage was set for one of the most ambitious undertakings in entertainment history. In November of 1965, the world finally learned what was coming. The announcement of a second Disney park, this time on the East Coast, sent shockwaves through the industry. It was to be no ordinary amusement park, but a theme park, a concept Walt Disney himself had revolutionized with Disneyland a decade earlier. The reactions were a mix of excitement, skepticism, and outright disbelief. Could Walt Disney really pull off such an audacious venture? Some predicted a colossal failure, while others eagerly anticipated what they believed would be a game-changing achievement. The development process was a mammoth undertaking. The project, aptly named the Florida Project, saw engineers, architects, and artists working tirelessly to create a world unlike any other. The goal was not merely to entertain, but to immerse guests in stories and experiences that transcended the ordinary. But the journey was not without its trials. In the midst of the project, tragedy struck. Walt Disney, the visionary behind it all, passed away in December of 1966 before he could see his dream realized. The loss was a heavy blow to the team, and many wondered if the dream could survive without its dreamer. Yet, despite the loss of Walt, the team was determined to realize his vision. The team rallied together, driven by a shared belief in Walt's dream. They were not just building a theme park, they were building Walt Disney World, a testament to a man who dared to dream and had the courage to bring those dreams to life. Despite the loss of Walt, the team was determined to realize his vision. And so, they forged ahead, determined to honor their leader by making his dream a reality. The day had finally arrived. The park was ready to welcome its very first guests. On October 1st, 1971, the gates of Walt Disney World swung open for the first time. The park was teeming with anticipation, a world of enchantment waiting to be explored. A crowd of eager faces queued up, ready to experience the magic for the first time. On that historic day, the park was not the sprawling wonderland we know today, but a more modest affair. The Magic Kingdom, the only park at the time, was home to 23 attractions, most of which were replicas of popular Disneyland rides. From the Jungle Cruise to It's a Small World, each ride was a testament to Disney's relentless pursuit of imagination and innovation. There was a palpable excitement in the air as guests embarked on their maiden voyage through this magical kingdom. The park, a labor of love, was finally alive with the laughter and joy of its guests. However, as with any grand venture, the opening day was not without its fair share of hiccups. The Florida heat was punishing, and the park's water fountains were not yet operational due to a plumber's strike. But Disney, ever the problem solver, had a solution. He chose to prioritize operational bathrooms over water fountains, a decision that was met with relief, if not a bit of thirst, by the guests. Despite these minor setbacks, the atmosphere was one of pure joy and excitement. Over time, the initial issues were ironed out, and the park evolved, growing in size and popularity. Each new addition, every resolved problem, was a step closer to realizing Walt Disney's dream, a world where adults and children could have fun together. The dream had come true. Walt Disney World had opened its doors to the world. A place of magic and imagination, where dreams really do come true, had been born. And it was just the beginning of an extraordinary journey that continues to captivate hearts to this day. From its humble beginnings, Walt Disney World has grown into a place beyond Walt Disney's wildest dreams. A world that started as a single theme park, the Magic Kingdom, has now expanded into a sprawling complex that stretches over 40 square miles. That's about the size of San Francisco. Over the years, Walt Disney World has blossomed into 4 theme parks: Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Disney's Animal Kingdom. Not to mention it boasts 2 water parks, 4 golf courses, and over 30 hotels. Talk about a world of its own. Now let's not forget the heart and soul of Disney, its characters and stories. From the classic Cinderella and Snow White, to the newer additions like Elsa and Moana, these beloved characters bring joy and spark imagination in every visitor's heart, regardless of age. But it's more than just the rides and the characters. Walt Disney World has become a part of our popular culture, making its mark in music, television, movies, and even sports. From the iconic Cinderella castle that appears in Disney movies to the annual Run Disney marathons, the influence of Walt Disney World is felt far and wide. Moreover, its impact on tourism is monumental. As the most visited vacation resort in the world, it attracts millions of guests each year from all corners of the globe. It's a place where dreams come true, where magic is real, and where every day is an adventure. The growth and evolution of Walt Disney World is a testament to Walt Disney's vision and the dedication of thousands of cast members who work tirelessly to create unforgettable experiences for the guests. It's not just a theme park, but a living, breathing embodiment of the magic of storytelling and imagination. Walt Disney World stands today as a testament to one man's dream and the magic that it brought to the world. From a dream in the mind of a visionary, it has become a place that continues to inspire, entertain, and create magical memories for millions.
I hope I never let